All right. So, this is a small tour of my player home in Fallout 4. And I have a special treat. Um, Probably by the title, you would already tell that it's not just a tour. I have a power armor museum. Collectively, I have like about maybe 50 to 40 something power armors, 40 to 50, something like that. But yeah, let's go through it. I'm gonna breeze through the home real quick so that way I can get to the good parts for you. And by the end of the video, I will more likely show you the mods. However, I do have to let you know that I'm not sure if most of these mods are still on the, I guess, the mod menu in PlayStation. So because I'm playing on PS5. Yeah, because I tried clicking the mods to see if I could add more at some point, and it wasn't allowing me to. So that means I might have some active mods that may or may not be working. So yeah, let's get into it. I got a little gorilla exhibit. Hold on. There's supposed to be two in here. Like, I know that small one is there, and I have this guy, but there was supposed to be one chilling right here. I hope they didn't get out again. Sometimes they clip, see, like that one. Sometimes they clip and just fly up and then go into oblivion. But yeah, I made a little gorilla exhibit because, you know, I like gorillas. I like apes and monkeys and stuff. I think they're really cool creatures. Anyways, this is the living room. I have magazines decorated, all decked out. Took a while to find most of these. Got my little living room space right here, complete with all the animals that you can, you know, taxidermy. It took so long to kind of organize, especially with this Queen Mirelurk claw. It was such a pain to, you know, organize it. And you can't really grab it and move it once you're in that mode, you know. You can't see, you can't grab it. You just have to delete it and then put it back up again. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, yeah, you can definitely use whatever this is called. I kind of forgot to like decorate the house, because most of the stuff here that you see is both from mods and from, like, you know, my own personal decoration. So yeah, I got a nice little perfectly preserved pie. My luck on this character build's pretty high, so I get those pies pretty easily, somewhat. Got some decked out lights, which is a mod itself. This player home's actually a mod too. It's a nice little aquarium over here. It's called the XO1 player home. And moving on into here, I have the kind of boys den, you know, where you just play pool and build robots and, you know, that kind of stuff. Workshop, that's what it's called. Yeah, so this whole thing has a workshop and has a basement where you can use the workshop as well in. So yeah, I got a little boys room over here to lift weights, watch some TV, play some pool, drink some brews, you know. Moving on forward, I have a little mini armory right here to where I can keep things kind of organized, keep my grenades here, my traps, you know, missed items. I use it for stealth boys. I have my mines, and I store away some ammo here and there. You know, got the cryolator right here, you know, and I have a power armor here, so that's one. But I keep this here for just to like edit other pieces. This, I don't really plan on making this like a suit. I can, but, you know, I just think it looks better as just aesthetic wise for, you know, the room. Moving over on this side, you're gonna see a lot of these. So I also have a mod where I can pretty much create legendary weapons. I know it's a cheat, but, you know, I already have it pretty modded out. And I played Fallout 4 without mods and everything and beaten it. So I figured this playthrough would be my fun one. Yeah. So I have different batons here, pipe wrenches, baseball bats, hooks, swords, unarmed stuff over here, furious knuckles, boxing gloves, power fists. Yeah. Then I got my miniguns. And then over here, moving on, this is where the good part's at. Now this is really cool. Like whoever created this mod really put a lot of thought and love into it, and I appreciate that. Right here we have Alice, who can pretty much sell you components and other stuff, like ammo and whatever crap you really need, like shipments and screws and all that. So yeah, I'll just go through the weapons real quick before moving on. I have my pipe pistols here, and everything that's on the wall that you see is all legendary of some sort, whether it's in the vanilla or I created it. But most of them should be from in-game. But I also change some stuff around with the regular ones. So I have my pipe revolvers, 10 millimeters. My 44s. I wish I had Kellogg's pistol. I did have it, but there was one time where I tried to load the game in and it didn't have the mods installed. So I'm assuming all the legendaries that I had in like a container somewhere just, I guess, fell through the space of the game and just vanished forever. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have Kellogg's pistol up here. I got my laser pistols. I got my Institute pistols, plasma pistols, gamma and zeta guns, alien blasters. I have my bolt action rifles along with my automatic pipe rifles. I got my submachine gun, which is the Tommy gun, combat rifles. I got my assault rifles. I got laser muskets, laser rifles, gauze rifles, Institute rifles, my MISC. This is kind of like just random conglomerate of crap that I wanted to put on the wall. Yeah, I got my sledgehammers, both heavy and regular. I got the super sledges over here. My knives, my radium rifles, my combat shotguns, my double barrels, sniper rifles, and my lever actions. So those are all my kind of legendary displayed weapons. Over here you'll see I have a couple sets of power armor, most of them XO1s. I figured if it's gonna be on display in an XO1 home, it's gotta be XO1 suits, right? So yeah, I just wanted to put some XO1 suits. This took a lot of grinding, I'm not gonna lie to you. And it took even more grinding to build the Power Armor Museum that I created. It took forever because unfortunately for XO1 suits, you can only find a good couple amount of them and they don't respawn. And there's only one person who sells parts named Rowdy. And that could take months. For me, it took a couple months to get all the pieces that I wanted to get, because the rarity of her having an XO1 suit is so crazy. You have to constantly wait 2 days or sleep 2 days, and hope that she'll have it. And if she doesn't, you just gotta rinse and repeat. And maybe once in every 10 to 20 times that you do that, she'll have a piece. Maybe 30. I don't know. But yeah, before I get to these XO1 suits, I have my legendary heavy stuff over here. So you'll see some cool little heavy stuff over here. Then I got some regular vanilla stuff. Missile launcher, minigun, Fat Man, repeater. I do want to take this off, and I think the jump jet's supposed to go here, but I need to go find the jump jet. I don't know what to replace this with though, since I technically already have everything. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But moving on towards these little outfits, you know, I got a little battle coat. I have a Nuka Scavenger suit. This one, I don't know if it's a DLC or if it's the update that they put like with the Enclave and stuff. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is a mod and you can find this somewhere. The Mechanist suit, I got a soldier over here. I got a astronaut. I have a hazmat suit. I have Luna. Go sit down. Sorry, my dog's just drinking water. I don't want to have that in the background. I have the Vault 88 suit over here. I have this robot suit or whatever, robot parts suit that you see in the loading screens. A Far Harbor armor. I have the coastal armor. I have Oswald's. Technically, this is Oswald's outfit, but it's not really because I didn't kill him. I just let him kind of screw off somewhere, but he gave me his hat, so that was nice of him. Got Father's suit because I went with the Brotherhood of Steel ending instead of the Institute ending like I did on my first playthrough. I have what is this called? Oh, the cage armor. I have the cage armor. I think this is the spike armor. I have the D&B Technical High School outfit over here. You know, made a little Chad dude over here. Like a baseball person. Got a mechanist. Not mechanist. Sorry. What is it called? Mechanic red rocket jumpsuit. Cowboy. I have Gabe's armor from the Nuka World DLC. I have Nisha's armor from the Nuka World DLC. Mason's armor from the Nuka World DLC, and that one lady, I forgot her name. Her armor for the DLC. So you got Disciples, Pack, and Operators. So let's move on to these suits. So right here, I do have to let you know, it might look a little ugly. Yes, I'm pretty aware. I have two mods for armor skins, I guess. And one of them is a really well-made one, and the other one has better ideas, but the execution of it doesn't look as well. So you'll see here that you won't be able to see the eyes, like it's overlaying the eyes, the texture of the suit itself, and the vent and like the breathing ports and, you know, lights and stuff. So on one hand, I do feel like it was a little lazy not to just go over the eyes, but on the other hand, it's like, hey, you know what, it's fine, your ideas are pretty sick. So this is a Rad Scorpion, like a glowing Rad Scorpion kind of skin for my Mark 1 X01. And yeah, I really like the way it looked. You know, I didn't want to change it, you know, even if it does have the eye socket, like, you know, completely overlapped. You know, you might see some other armors that have the same issue, but I tried to stay away from that idea. Anyways, so I have a Creation Club Patriot X01 suit. You know, I have a Creation Club Orange X01 suit. I have a X01 Mark II, and he might look darker, but he's actually has like a naval blue, because I also like military colors sometimes, so you'll have this Mark II be kind of like a navy thing. You have a Winterize Mark III over here. A Army Green Mark IV. I'd like to think of this as like a marine sand, like brown Mark V. And then you have my legendary Mark VI. I have another mod where I can make armor pieces legendary, so that's fun. This one has a special armor from one of the camo mods that I have, where it pretty much makes his armor completely indestructible, like completely unbreakable. You can hit this thing, but the health is so far up that it'll take forever before a piece breaks off. and that's without repairing it like every time you park it. So those are my XO1s. This is my own personal collection, so this is not including into the museum, but I just showcased it just, you know, for just for you guys. So that is the armory section, you know. Then we have the kitchen over here. It's a nice little kitchen, has like, you know, a fridge. We have this thing, which was also kind of a pride and joy, my Nuka-Cola machine, full of every color and flavor in the game. I'll go through it real quickly, just because, you know, like, this is just part of the tour. So you have the Nuka-Cola, you have Nuka-Cola. I only added the Vim here as a space filler. So, you know, I have Vim, Captain's Blend, Quartz, and Refresh. I have Nuka Twin, Dark, Sunrise, Orange, Power, Cherry, and this is where it gets a little complicated because they're all individual from here down. Nuka Berry, Bomb Drop, Buzz, Fancy, Free, Fruity, Hardy, and Elixir. The reason why I have them separated was because there wasn't enough slots to have them just 4 in a row. And they all look like the same bottle anyways, so I figured I'd just throw it in there. Then there's Wild over here. I got Quantum, Void, Side, Extreme, Cooler, Love, Victory, Punch, Great, Ray, Quartz, and Rush. And I like it being on this side because it's a lot more glowy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I actually might replace the Grape with the Vim right there. Maybe. We'll see. I'll probably do that later. Then you have your own little garden in here, so you can like kind of pick stuff or whatever, or grow stuff. So then moving on over here, we have my room. And this is my cat. It's real cool. Hey, buddy. Yeah, and I have 2 more XO1 suits over here. So I think that adds up to, I'm not going to do the math right now. But yeah, I have like a nice little T60F over here. This is the death one, the death armor, which it pretty much slowly kills you, but your stats go up, I think. So I like using this because your stats go up, and all I have to do is just use stim packs here and there. And then I have my sprinters. This one's really fun. This one will make you move so fast, like out of this world fast. I got my anti-material rifle up here. I got a leftover XO1 Mark 6 helmet. So I just threw it on there for decorations. That was the last XO1 piece that I have. And I just didn't feel comfortable just throwing it, you know, storing it somewhere. All right, well, moving forward, we have the med bay over here. And this is cool because when you sleep, it alleviates all your radiation and cures your diseases or something like that. So this is a cool little feature that they added in the game. This area looks nice too, can't complain. Got the reactor over there, looks nice. Chem station over here, and then over here I have like, you know, all the crazy chem stuff that I don't put together. Or that I put together and just, you know, slapped it on in there because I had too much of it already. Moving forward from here, we got a nice bathroom. Let me tell you, this bathroom is really impressive. I like just the little details and stuff that the modder put into making this bathroom. You know, little toothbrush. You know, you got yourself a jacuzzi in here. And you have yourself a nice little waterfall, you know. It's just nice. I never used this area, by the way. I mean, not like I have to, but yeah. Over here we got some guest rooms. Just pretty regular stuff. 2 little guest rooms, 2 guest beds in case I have followers over. Um, and I think that's pretty much it for my home, you know, for the player home. Now, oh, how'd you get out? Oh, don't want to do that. You are supposed to be in here. Yeah. I don't know where your buddy went, but you guys know better. Anyways. So now we're gonna move to the good part, the part that you guys been waiting for. And that is the Power Armor Museum. As soon as this loading screen's over, yeah, I kind of forgot how long the loading screens were for Fallout. So yeah, in this entire area, it used to be like a huge just space. I'm more likely to show you what I mean once I get to the very roof of it. But I decided to go a little more organized and make it kind of like vault tech kind of thing. Just because I think it looks a lot better than just wooden prefabs and all that. So yeah, let's get into it. So right off the bat, we have a nice little Nuka-Cola themed diner, you know, complete with bar. And you have the legendary Nuka girl spacesuit. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. We got some Nuka-Cola over here, got Nuka-Cola over there, we got this nice T51, legendary T51F Nuka-Cola thing. Got some outfits. Yeah, so that's the first one that really greets you, and I figured I could, that was the first idea I had was to put that one down, and because there's so much Nuka-Cola based stuff through the workshop, why not just make a diner? Made a little game room for the kids, so it's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese. You kind of like sit down, you eat, you let your kids run around, and you play over here. Yeah. So this is kind of like a mix. So moving forward, we're gonna start with the first section. So this is the Brotherhood of Steel gallery through that beyond that door, but over here to start off we have the Adams Cats T60. You know, I got a little section for it for I got the cat, I got the jacket. I have a dog mounted on the wall, Adams Cats neon lights, and of course cats everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Some mechanic stuff because, you know, that's what they like to do is tune stuff. Alright, well, moving forward towards the Brotherhood of Steel gallery. On this side we have the Gunners. So we have like a guy with, you know, the Gunners kind of camo and outfit and stuff like that. But we have a T-45C military Gunners style power armor. These little things that you see here is also from another mod where it's called Military Clutter, something like that, where it just adds a little bit more to the furniture, and it's under miscellaneous. It's really nice. But yeah, and, you know, they're all about their guns, and, you know, so I added like a combat rifle up there, some ammo and stuff over there, and just, you know, weapons of all kinds, since that's what they like. Now over here, I have the Institute X01. It's a Mark II. Now, I know it says winterized, but I didn't end up beating it through the Institute, so I didn't get the paint job, unfortunately. So winterized is a close second, and, you know, you just kind of make do. And then in one of the mods you can add a decal, so I know that decal looks pretty ugly, but, you know what, for the sake of the museum, I figured I'll just throw it in here because I didn't have an Institute section. So there's an Adams Cat section over here, There's the Gunners, and then there's the Institute right here, complete with all the science stuff in the back. So then we have the Brotherhood of Steel gallery. So right here you'll have the regular knights. I have a couple regular looking knights, you know. And then I have the Paladin Dances T60D Mark V. I think that's what it is. BOSV, whatever. But yeah, I have his, and I also have my own. But lore-wise, there is a rank that goes above Paladin, but for some reason they didn't put it in the game, but it is canon. It's supposed to have like, so you could see the difference between the shields. You have the shield on the arm, you have the shield with the sword, and this one's supposed to have the shield with the sword, but a little diamond at the bottom of the sword. So that would be the rank above Paladin. If you know, leave a comment of what it is, but I know it's on the Fallout wiki page. Moving forward, we got the Sentinel armor. This is the highest ranking armor that you can get from beating it with the Brotherhood of Steel. So you got Paladin, the rank above Paladin, and then Sentinel. So it goes Knight, Paladin, rank above Paladin, Sentinel. Then this one's a special one. So I know it looks kind of ugly because it's rusty, but the helm, the T60C's Visionary helm, you unfortunately cannot change the color of the helmet. It will always look rusty for whatever reason. So I figured if it's gonna look rusty, you might as well make the whole thing rusty. So I added some Tesla stuff. I made it a legendary, but I have the Visionary helm, Honor, Vengeance, and yeah, just some regular chest and arm pieces that are legendary, along with the Brotherhood Initiate or Fatigue outfit. So over here we have a nice little gift shop. Now these little figurines came with the camo mod. What you see before you is basically what camos are available for one of the camo mods for the power armors. So some of them look really cool, and then some of them seem like copy and paste. But yeah, you know, all these are what's available through all of them. So if I were to go to the workshop, they all have a different thing. So one of them says hardened, this one says gilded, this one says standard, this one says khaki, this one says navy. And they might seem like there's really nothing special about them, but they do give like certain raises in stats. Like one would give perception, another one would give high intelligence, another one would be high luck, things like that. So all these like have something that's somewhat special about them. Yeah, I threw some guns back there, you know. I guess in my head they're pretty much like replicas of assault rifles, and you know, replica helmets and all that, you know, for the kids and stuff. And over here we got the regular toys. You can either purchase them or win them from the games from just outside the diner. But yeah, it took a little bit of time to make this because kids' toys are very easy yet very hard to come by. So yeah, added a couple of things, got some snacks they could win. Yeah, so I just kind of made it like an aesthetic thing for these kids. Moving forward though, since we crossed section 1 already, we're gonna go towards section 2. So section 2 basically, beware the Red Death, be vigilant, communism is coming, and it's the Enclave. So this is the Enclave section. I absolutely think this one's one of my better looking sections out of all the sections in the museum. So we got a regular combat armor right over here with Enclave paintings. And I know I'm missing a left heavy shoulder combat arm, The problem is I tried to paint it, and I guess there's a bug in the game where it doesn't paint the Enclave armor. It says it'll be equipped, but then when you put it on, it just comes out green. And I'd rather just keep it clean looking. Like, even if it's missing an arm, that's fine. So we have the Hellfire armor right here, along with some, you know, plasma-based weaponry and fire and Tesla and all that. We have the Exo 2, and then a callback to the later games. I mean, to the earlier games, like 3 and New Vegas. You have the Tesla Exo 2, you know, with a little jetpack on it. So I have, you know, all kinds of little stuff around here to decorate it with, including a turret. Yeah. And I'll talk about this section in a sec. I'll have to show that at the top. So yeah, that's the second area. So over here we have the Minutemen armor. It's a nice little T-45F. Yeah, it's just Minutemen. You know, I had to have a section for their faction. I believe I have one for every faction. You know, you got the swords, you got the laser muskets, you got the laser rifles, and you got some nice little revolutionary painting. Moving on from there, we have over here the golden T60 armor. So you'll see some gold stuff here and everything like that just to display. Yeah, this is supposed to be a gold one. Oh, we have like a regular kind of, I don't want to say a naval one, but yeah, it's a nice little T60D. That's one of the color schemes for the camos and one of the mods. Man, that always happens. Hang on, I gotta fix this. Oh great, all the silver exploded. Whatever. Anyways, so for some reason, whenever I add like, for some reason the textures don't load in all the way for some of these, and yeah, it's kind of a pain, because then I have to throw a fusion core in there and then it'll work. But that was supposed to be a bunch of silver there, and as you just saw, it just kind of exploded and went everywhere. So I guess forget my decoration. Yeah, so we have a quote-unquote silver power armor, even though it looks a lot more chrome. But this is from another mod with the camos. Like I was saying, you don't see anything coming out of the eye sockets or out of the lens. You know, it's just kind of painted over. So yeah, cool idea, bad execution in my eyes. And then we have a nice little charcoal brown T60F armor. So, man, I'm gonna have to like figure out how to clean that later. Whatever. Moving forward, we'll go upstairs through here. So upstairs is split into two pieces. We have this Vault-Tec area, which is basically my overseer's office. I decided to go with a window floor or window roof, just because I think it looks a lot cooler. I can, you know, spy on people while they eat and all that. We have an Exo-1 over here, legendary Vault-Tec Exo-1, as you can see right there written on his chest. Now, I had all the bobbleheads, but like I said with Kellogg's pistol, I feel like I've stored them somewhere, and then before I added the mods back in, because they were inactive, they just fell to the earth and just vanished. Or they are here, and they're just not being displayed. I don't know. Yeah, but we have like a nice little chill area, a little TV over here. You got my throne right here that I sit on. Nice little sleeping area. Yeah. Over there is like kind of a tease for the next area, although I will say those power armors that you see are not the regular painting that it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to do what I did with the silver power armor again and throw a fusion core in. Over here, the door was not supposed to be open, but whatever. Over here we have the Vim T51s. We have the regular Vim, and we have the Vim Refresh, along with all the flavors right here: regular Vim, Captain's Blend, Quartz, and Refresh, and the machine. We have a Anchorage T51B. So if you played Fallout 3's DLC, the Battle at Anchorage or something like that, they give you this towards the end. Spoilers if you never played it. But yeah, I thought I'd pay some homage to it by just throwing it up here. Nice and winterized. Has a splatter cannon and has a medic pump within the chest. You know, I have a feeling that there was a time where I was talking to my friend about it, and I got it mixed up for the one that had the medic pump in, where was it? It was where all the death claws were. It was in the sewer, and if you died, you lost it forever. But if you didn't, you'd recover it. Maybe someone might know, just leave a comment or whatever, of the name of the power armor, and the area. Over here we have a nice T51 Abraxo theme, along with all the Abraxo, I guess, detergents. So you have the regular that's been through the war, we have the industrial grade that's been through the war, and then we have an undamaged. Oh, and the splatter cannon is supposed to be for the Chinese assault rifle. Anyways, we have a Sugar Bombs one, you know, for all the cereal fans. And we have a Railroad T51. So complete with railroad based stuff, like the railway rifle. It's like a tongue twister. A railway rifle for the railroad. Anyways, yeah, and then you have the armored battle coat over here. Over here we have the T45D Shark, you know, for like hot rods kind of build, or you know, like whatever they painted on jets back then. So yeah, I really like this paint job a lot, and it's in the vanilla, like it's in like the game regularly. So I might go make another XO1 suit and just paint it this. Moving forward, this is probably the ugliest piece that I own. It is a Blast Radius T45 piece. Yeah, I don't really like it, but I figured it'd be fitting for the museum, considering that I could decorate around it pretty well. So, is what it is. Moving forward, we have the Flames T45E. So I added a barbecue and, you know, this little trash can of flames and a flamer or a napalmer. Then over here we have the military style Marine T60F, complete with, you know, missile launcher, death from above. Over here we have a naval T60E, which has the a harpoon gun and like fish around it and open sea stuff. And over here we have a military style T60F, complete with a staggering shredding minigun, and I forgot the name of the battle that went on here. D-Day, yeah. And you have like a painting in the back that looks nothing like D-Day, but I figured I'd put a beach painting because it's fitting for D-Day. I don't know. And we have Nuka-Cola Quantum XO1 Mark V. Yeah, I made this one very special. As you can see, it's a lot of Nuka-Cola Quantum stuff around it. Yeah, this was it was a pain in the ass to get. You get it at the end of the Nuka World DLC. If you do the quest, we had to collect like 32 star cores or something like that, which are just components that you slap onto a machine and press on, and then boom, it's yours. But you won't be able to get the last one until you restore power to all of Nuka World, which kind of sucks, but it's worth it, I think. It's legendary as well. So yeah, that's for this section. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well explain to you what this door leads to. So originally I had a plan. It was gonna be half of this size when I started building this. The issue was, I wanted to make it half museum and half battle arena. So the power armor would be like put on, and then they would go through, you know, people would see it go through, it's getting ready, it would grab the Gauss rifle and stuff. It would hit this button, get on the elevator, go down, and prepare for battle pretty much. It would prep here, people would see it prepping up if they're in the enclave section. And then it would go through these doorways that are supposed to be closed, but they're not. And by the red doorway, this open area right here would all be like just an arena to fight Deathclaws, Mirelurks, and stuff like that. Problem is you can't trap them underground. So I ended up just saying, screw it, I'm extending it, and I'm not moving that that I built. So now it's just a little piece for like, in case, you know, I guess in my head, if some kids are out playing and stuff like that, and somebody walks out in a power armor, they can see it up close, besides up close, or see how it functions, you know. So moving forward, once again, we'll go up this way. Oop, this way. So this is the other side of the vault tech section. We'll go through here. That's where I just came from. Up here is the Raider's Den. So over here you have Raider-based power armor. I have the I have like 3 Deathclaws up there and everything. Just thought it looked cool. But yeah, we have the regular Raider armor, we have the Raider armor Mark II, and then we have the Overboss outfit, complete with skulls, crossbones, and meat bags and all kinds of stuff, since Raiders like torture. And that's what I made the theme for over here, just torture. Yeah. And then I got the reactor over here. I guess I could show real quick the space that you have to work with if you were to build something like this. So this wall, like these walls are the actual sections of the whole entire thing. So this is how much space you have to actually work with. This and about 3 floors below. See, like that all the way around. In case you wanted to build something similar to this or anything like this. Let me get through that. I could just close that. Alright, let's continue forward. So up here is the second part of the second floor. Now this one has the Patriot armor. These two both have a certain Patriot armor. And they all look different. Like the T51F and the T60F and the XO1 all have different color schemes for the Patriot armor. So this one has more blue in it, and this one has more red in it. And then the other one has an even amount of each of the 3 colors, red, white, and blue. Yeah, so I made this like my kind of patriotic section. Over here we have some regular kind of camos and stuff. This one specifically, the arms, the head, and the legs all change color, but for some reason with this mod it never changes the color scheme of the torso. I never knew why, but it just doesn't. But it does have the same camo. Like it says it, if I were to edit it right now, it says it underneath like the arms and the head and everything. It just doesn't change color for whatever reason. I don't know why. Same with this one. This one, while this one has like a silver and white, this one has like a black and red. Now, this one is the armor that I was telling you about before with the XO1 upstairs, the Mark 6. This one has indestructible armor. Again, the chest piece doesn't really change color compared to the other one, but I think it looks a lot better on a T51 than the XO1, because the XO1 just makes it look like it's all black, but this one has black with red undertones in them. So I figured that looks cool. And you have this green one with like kind of salmon pinkish arms. Yeah, I don't know anything else about that T45. But then over here we have another T45 with like a blue and yellow. So like I said, more or less, most of these camos are the same color, but they do have different things to them. So I'm pretty sure this one has like a high agility for example, and this one has a high strength or something, you know. So all of them have some type of special perk to them, even though it's the majority of it is like 7 to 10 colors, and there's like maybe like 30 or 40 different kinds of them, but it's 7 color schemes or colorways that it's going through. Yeah. So moving on to the last piece over here, I have this XO1, which is a nice pink one. It's a Mark 6 pink XO1, through all things that are pink in it, you know, for the girls. You know, I got a nice little dress over there. I got this little cardboard cutout, flamingos, food paste, and Nuka Love. You know, all pink things in the game, including the Brahmin and the curtains and all that. So yeah, that is my Power Armor Museum. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys would be so kind to leave a like or a comment if you want to see more, or you have any questions or anything like that. You know, Fallout's one of my favorite games, so I'd love nothing more than to help out the community in whatever way I can. Subscribe if you want, you know, and click that bell icon just so you're updated with whatever I upload. I'll do more Fallout based stuff here and there. For now, this is just a break from the stories. I just figured, you know, this is something I spent a lot of time and care and craft working on, and I don't really have anybody who wants to kind of see this stuff or understands that it's kind of work, but I'm pretty sure the Fallout community would appreciate something like this, something as satisfying as this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.